What's going on, YouTubers and Mopar people? It's Moparman 1978 out here on Christmas Day. As you can see, I've got short sleeve shirt and shorts on today. 70 some degrees today out here, but decided to do a video today, kind of this afternoon. Sun's getting ready to go down before too long, but just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, safe and fun New Year's Eve, New Year, prosperous New Year, and healthy New Year, and all that good stuff. Finally got the truck back together. It was come to find out, it was something wrong with the valve body. The transmission guy went over the valve body, took it all apart. The original one that was in this, couldn't find anything wrong with it. Now that doesn't mean to say that something down internally could be plugged or broke or cracked on it that we couldn't see with the actual human eye. And they don't, as far as I'm concerned, they don't, or what I've seen, they don't really have any tests that you can check. Could be a little pinhole that goes down inside the valve body, and then a real small little passageway through there that could be plugged, or maybe it's warped. Maybe there's a hairline fracture that we haven't been able to see because it is like cast aluminum or whatever in there, so anything's possible. Anyway, he had a few other valve bodies that he had rebuilt or just modified for, like, because my truck's got a racing shift kit in it, so he did another valve body up and modified it, put the racing shift kit in it. Spent maybe an hour and a half. Took the old one out, put the new one back in, put everything back together, filled it full of fluid. Now I've got working transmission with reverse, and all the gears are real strong now. I think, matter of fact, the transmission was better than before. And I had an option of using the stock replacement torque converter, like I bought at a transmission supply shop. But the same company that makes that stock torque converter, the non-lockup torque converter for my transmission, they also offer another stock torque converter that actually has like 300 to 400 more stall in it, and it's set for like 60s and 70s slant 6 and 318 engines. So for I didn't trust the last torque converter that, since after the transmission blew up internally by the planetarium or whatever it was, it malfunctioned in there, a weak spot in it, something anyway. I just didn't trust using the old torque converter again in case of possible metal shavings or fiber, or not fiber, but metal particles in it, whatnot. Anyway, long story short, $175 later, upgraded to that torque converter with, I think it was like 300 or 400 more stall to it than what the stock one has, and took it out for a test drive. Noticed a big difference, especially off the line, just gunning it off the line, stuff like that. So, but anyway, another thing, a buddy of mine that has a 2000 something Chrysler 300 with the 5.7 Hemi in it. He had financial issues before Christmas, had to sell his car and stuff, and he bought him a set of made in America aftermarket mufflers that doesn't get a lot of publicity. He bought them on eBay. They're made in America, right in California. They're called U-Force or U-Power or something like that. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, U-Power. And here they are. It's kind of hard to tell whether that's a V-Power or U-Power, but it looks like a U. Anyway, I can't remember. I can look up the part number and see what the dimensions are if you guys are interested in these. But I think it's 2.5 or 2.25 or 2.5 diameter pipe. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, straight through, and yeah, and you can see the all the little holes that are punctured all the way through it. So it's a straight through design, canister style instead of a regular muffler style. And these go for like 25 or $35 a piece on eBay. Like I said, made in America, but I'm going to save these, and these are going to go on the Dart when I get the V8 done at some point in hopefully the new year. Hopefully everything goes well for me, because 2021 was almost a complete dumpster fire for me. Had more downs than ups, so I'm trying to deal with all that stuff. But as far as like not being able to get the Dart back on the road, that sort of thing, but I'm praying and hoping that the new year will be better, even though despite what we got going on political wise. Let's go, Brandon. Anyway, I wanted to show that to you, and then for you new guys and or possibly new gals that subscribe to my channel, I also want to take this time to thank all the subscribers and fellow YouTube channels that have their own vehicle channels and stuff for their support on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, where I'm on. But for the newbies, I wanted to fire the vehicle up for you guys. It's been sitting for about a day, so and the inside of the truck's kind of a mess. I gotta clean the truck up since it's been sitting for quite a while. Keep in mind it's got a manual choke, but let's go out back here. She's not quite warmed up, so she's gonna. Let's give her a little gas because it sounds like she's a little sluggish. 75 pounds of pressure on cold start. There we go. That's what happens when you run the crappy 87 octane with the ethanol in it. I think that gas is made for the vehicles to barely run on these days, but I always try to run the high grade stuff with no ethanol in it. If I have to, I could always adjust it to if I got no choice to run the ethanol gas, I could always adjust it back. But anyway, I don't have an assistant today. Everybody's inside, either passed out from eating all the good Christmas food and stuff today, or they're out doing something. But anyway, just wanted to make this short video. We're already 8 minutes and 20 some seconds so far, but yeah, I'll do a I got to give the truck a bath. I don't know if you saw this in one of my previous videos, but I finally found me a online sun visor, a Bow and Duke, so it looks like they're driving my truck. I got my buddy that has 2 General Lees. I got him 2 of those to put in his vehicles. But anyway, let's go around here and rev it up a couple more times before I but anyway, hope you enjoyed this video.